There. No, not a problem. Tell me if it's better. I can crank it up if you want. I try to keep it out of the red, and it's not, but I can crank it up a little bit. Like so. Tell me if it's better, okay? Never actually play it, so it's perfect. Good. I like that. Third edition had some minor errors and some stuff that didn't make much sense, and 3.5 fixed it and made the most solid version in my opinion. I can't comment, to be honest. I don't know enough of those editions. Alright, we sold stuff. I think we're just about ready to go back to that Dwemer ruin. I'll stop by home to get rid of the ingredients because we don't need them. Here's our ancestor. But we don't go adventuring with him because he's too strong and he kills everything for us. And we feel bad. Let's get a fire going. This is home. Oh, duration 0. I don't have anything to cook. But Luthien is carrying all of my crab meat and mushrooms. Crab soup is my favorite. What, you want to be able to make 20 cheese bread loaves on the fly? Yeah, that sounds good. Then you have to eat them, which also sounds good. I'm looking at the... I'm over encumbered. Why am I? Because I'm carrying all the eggs and the mushrooms. That's ingredients. Keep that for me because apparently I cannot trade. Other than that, we'll put that away. We'll put that away. Okay, the rest is good, I think. We have eaten. Let's have some water. Luthien, please wait for me here. It's not that I don't want her in my house. It's just it's pretty cramped in there. And the door is scripted and it doesn't always behave nicely with companions. You like the flexibility of point-based character creation, so I was torn between adapting 3.5 material to hero system or using second mutant and mastermind for point-based D&D. Prof, I understand every word of that sentence, but I can't really. We avoided to roll die the character creation where we converted it to point delivery. Huh. All right. First things first. Let's have some light. Thank you. Do I want to make potions right now? I still have a few restore health, so I think I'm good. However, I want to drop that for now. And what I need to do as well, let's just stash all the ingredients for the time being. Offensive alchemy, and I'm gonna make some notes, good old paper notes of the ingredients that I need if I want to make those. I'm sorry it's gonna take a while, but we want fire petal, red lichen, fire salts, amethyst, bristleback leather. I'm sure I don't have any of that just yet. Holy berries. We haven't been to Soulstime, so frost salts, pearls and ectoplasm. I do have a few of that, though I try to keep them for my shaman recipes. Hello warrior. Hello. How are you doing? Good morning. Is that morning for you still? Or yet? Not sure. Ectoplasm, we got that. Adamantium, I know I don't have any just yet. Violet corprinus, I have plenty. Alethite, might. Luminous Rasula, plenty of those for sure. For the flash bombs, we need diamond. wolf ribs, Derzog meat, Horka, tusk. I'm writing like a pig, but never mind. Growl eyeballs, definitely don't have that. Moon sugar, yes. Bunglusben, yes. Shulk, maybe, just maybe I can make some fairy dust. It's morning for you as well. Hero system is the base system for the Champion Superhero RPG, and it has expansions for fantasy, science fiction, etc. Mutant Mastermind is a superhero game that originally uses the D20 license. I mean, when you know your systems well enough, then you can take the best of each and make your own customized rules. So fairy dust. Maybe I can get all of these to work together. Bungler's Bane, Shulk Resin. I think I have some of that. Muck. We'll see. Other than that, we want Dwemer Grease. I don't have that much, but I can get some. Grave Dust. Ash Salts. Daedra Skin, of course. Got loads of those. Like your base game, did you mod it? Or did you set up in game? You mean this hut? It's a mixture of a couple of things. I'll finish writing that, but essentially, because I started as an Ashlander, I had a little yurt. That's the one I recalled in, and it was very, very basic, just a bed, a few containers, nothing special. And this particular one is Ashlander Redux, I think, which is an update of an older mod, and it is a yurt that I can carry around, but it's just too heavy for me, so I left it there, and I put the fire. The fire is from Frostwind. The guar, I have my companion guars from Abbott's guars, so it's a mixture of everything, essentially. Good morning to you, and sorry I haven't dropped you a follow. I've been remodeling my sister's room and I've been sick. Oh, I hope you feel better. And don't worry about the follow. I mean, health and family before follows, honestly. Let's get real for a second. Daedra Skin, I should keep writing before I chat some more. Scrap metal. Amplepode and Hackalo. Ample. Hackalo. They updated the Ashlander Yurt mod. I didn't buy it in the Zainab camp. I bought it from a guy in Seidanin. And yeah, I mean, let me... Oh, where am I? Oh. And it's absolutely lovely. It's been updated with all these lovely containers. So the containers are just basic containers, honestly, though they do have custom sounds when you open them. See here. It has also a bunch of things, and to be fair, I'm not sure. I can try it out. I think the script was broken for me, but then you can add, and maybe I did, you can add a number of things, fences, tanning racks. You can add a bunch of things to make it a whole camp. But yeah, for me, I want to make my little corner. And this one you can pick it up, the whole thing. Just shrink it and put it in your backpack. These, however, is scripted. As long as the ingredient storage is scripted, and it will store all your ingredients except the modded ones, which is why instead I'm using greatness containers, because they will put even the modded ingredients. Come on. And I just realized I forgot to do that. There we go. Okay, so Arganians have breasts because they breastfeed. They are half mammal, problems solved. Maybe that's what's happening. In this one, I went for Slavs better bodies, and I think the Argonian have breast, but in my permadeath install, they don't. I like to mix it up, you know? It's more fun. So yes, once you store your ingredients in there, then with that you can retrieve the ingredients for, you know, the potions that are the most popular anyway. So that's pretty cool. You also have an ingredient disorder. The Bethesda Dave said it could lay eggs and give birth normally. Is that something they said in retrospect when people said, hang on a second, those are reptilian creatures and they have breasts? And they were like, well, yeah, because they lay eggs and give birth. But really, it's, again, I mean, I know I keep saying it, but it's really up to you. Things I don't need. No, I need... Okay, I don't need that. Let's just browse. I want to put that away. We'll keep it as a souvenir. It sounds like it a little bit, right? And I believe we are ready to go and explore finally that Dwemer ruin. And yeah, I was looking at the skies. Sorry, the trees. They're supposed to change with the seasons, but apparently the season hasn't changed. Do I have fur babies, dogs, cats, lizards? Yes and no. The story goes as follows. When I was living in Slovakia, lived there for 13-15 years. And in Slovakia, I had a dog, a little beagle. Beagles are the funniest. Dante, that's my dog. And 2 cats. There was Elvira. She was a grey, you know, a blue cat. Not a real breed or anything. It's just she got lucky. And she was blue. And I want light. And Ninja, a black kitten that I picked up. I didn't even pick him up off the street, but he sort of was there in the rain, and he was sad, and I picked him up and I put posters everywhere to say we had found a cat, and in the end I got quite... Oh wow, is that all my spell did? Go, paralyze him, please. Do it. Yes. No. Yeah. Yes. Oh, well, that didn't last very long. Good. So, Ninja turned out was a feral cat, but you know, in the middle of the city, so he wasn't afraid of people. He was just very hungry and very full of worms. I had quite a lot of health problems because feral. Yes. More parts of this. What are you doing, Fleshy? Go kill it. Wow, everyone is confused. Give me the light. I mean, that they are confused is nice. I just wish that Fleshy would do its job. I don't know what's wrong with them, but they are dead. I've heard they were oviviporous. Eggs hatch inside the mother, followed by a live birth. Okay. But they can also lay eggs. Wow. We wouldn't be so concerned if it wasn't for the infernal lust in Argonian mate. Yeah, all of a sudden the matter of where do Argonian babies come from is a little a little more of a problem. No, that doesn't make you a slaver. Fleshy is a mindless drone that we use because we have no other choice. Soon I will be able to summon a Bone Lord. That's one of my ancestors. We're good. It's family. But for now, it's fleshy. Especially with the paralysis. It's just too good to ignore. In my opinion, there are several breeds of Argonians. Not as many as the Khajiits, but I would really like to see more about the Argonians, actually, just like we have the different types of Khajiits. Hey Neb, good morning. Good to see you indeed. Well, you know, good to see your name in the chat, which is the next best thing, isn't it? We're good, it's family. Yeah, sure. I can summon him. No problem. I really wish my companion was here. Damn it. Could I resist magic? Frost salt, yes. Dwemer coins, yum. Dwemer vase, yes, we need that. We need to bring it to the Imperial Dwemer Society. For they will no doubt reward us. I am gonna have to summon my companion because heavy stuff. I can't carry. Like, those 2 pieces of Dwemer armor that I have, that's already my inventory. That's it. Can't carry anything else. You're kind of good, except my Twitch is dying from time to time. How come it's dying? Is that the connection or the platform crashing? Go fleshy. Wow, that's some very, very rusted texture. But we want the Dwemer plate, we want the ring, we want the coin. And the game just saved. Is it because a fight started? Yes. I'm sorry it had to be this way, little spider. It's starting to buffer like crazy, which usually means my ISP is doing maintenance upgrades somewhere. No, that's not a good. Fleshy? Good fleshy. Keep it up. As long as it's not an archer, we're good. Oh, that's gonna be heavy. Yeah. We want to get all kinds of different pieces from those animunculi, so that they can be in the museum. Oh no, you're not dead. Now you're dead. I think you're bleeding. I'm not sure about that. Hello? A Dwemer artifact. Yes. That we're definitely not picking up. Dwemer pipe. Yeah, all good, all good. Why don't I check for traps? Because I'm not used to it. I believe I already have a full set of Dwemer armor. Wow, they're very generous with the coins. That's really odd. The tube we want and the beaker we want. What did I miss? Dun 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 dun. If I call them to get that sorted, they will just give me an ETA. The issue will probably solve in 2 days. We're sorry for the inconvenience. Yeah, which doesn't help you in the meanwhile, does it? Then it will be fine in a month and happen again. That's so annoying. Skink, Elder Kings made the Naga and other remote species in Argonia be different cultures of Argonian. Guess Bethesda will go that route if they ever do an Argonian base game. I would really like to see that. I would like to expand on the Argonian culture. I know that in ESO they really went with the the Hearst and all that, and they also included it in Legends. But in the meanwhile, in the real Elder Scrolls games, we're still waiting to know about the Argonians more. So looking forward to that. That'd be pretty cool. I doubt they could make an Argonia-based game, but I would love to visit the marshes if they do Craigasm. They just might at some point. Sounds like Comcast, except that they cut all the Wi-Fi. I wonder who even made the Dwemer? You mean the constructs? Or the race? Because, yeah, originally they were elves. They are elven. I mean, Dwemer. They are elven in nature, and they just took a different route. Okay, looks like this is explored. There was something. There was another level. Let's try to go there. Oh. Hello, acrobatics. Look at me. So acrobatic. Yeah, before going there, there was on the other side. And here. I'm just not sure how I go up. Hopefully I can levitate. Oh, I see. Oh. Yeah, well done me. That's for my inquisitive spirit. I get to go round again. Well done. Okay, let's go to the lower level. The pointy ears. Yeah, exactly. And I think, I mean, you'll correct me if you know better. I think, hello ghost. They weren't even short. They're not dwarves, really. It might be shorter. Oh, that's a lot of you. Do I have a fleshy? Give me a fleshy. Fleshy, don't be stuck there. Go fight. Do it, fleshy. Because these... No! I was fairly certain it was going to resist magic. This one did. But that didn't help. Ectoplasm, we need that. It's all good. All the times you have to turn the magic light back on sounds like you're just beating the bottom end of the flashlight, like Scary Movie after it blinks off. It's like, please turn on again. I actually have, it's quite horrible, especially when there's an enemy and I just want to turn it on. Oh, hello. No, sorry, wrong spell. I can't fight in the dark, so it's like, please cast it. We have an inactive Dwemer staff, so we could try to enchant that. I might have already. Too heavy. That is quite nice as well. I don't remember what we can do with it. I know, we made the mod, but I just can't remember what we do with it. Do I try to use some of those? See what they do? I have the pale one. You're just a common soul gem. You're bright blue. I'm gonna try this one because it's the cheaper one. Floating. You... Okay, but... Yeah, that's a shock shield. Or, yeah. Gives me a shock shield. I remember a theory that they were called dwarves by the giant and it stuck. Oh, maybe that's why. In the IQ as well, the race degraded so fast and so badly, they're all crazy and demented now. Is that how it happened? Okay, I have a shield going on. I don't like the effect, I want to replace it. But at least I can carry things. Not for long. How heavy are those? Oh, no, wait. The stone gives me feather. Nice. Okay. I think... Dwarven long spear. Yes, I'm gonna have to summon my companion right about very, very soon. Now, in fact. We like now. Will you forgive me if I make some coffee? I'm gonna break your ears again. But I feel it's important. Moving the mic away. I'm playing hide and seek with you. Yeah, I switched back to latte. If you were wondering, which you probably weren't. Picks up scrap metal and complain. Of course I complain. All these Dwemer stuff. Heavy. Valuable as well, but so heavy. Not going to forgive you. No. With more Morrowind goodies. Okay, no problem. Sorry, I'm shielding you from the sound. But it's important. Where was it? I was reading something. Degraded so fast. If I'm not wrong, there is still a Dwemer alive. Yes, you're right. The last of them. If you want, we can go and say hello. The sound is not too bad. Good. On my channel, I have a little gift, so you can actually see the coffee machine. I know, it's brilliant. That's the second capsule. It's on the wiki, but it doesn't list the source. It's speculated that the moniker dwarf may have been given long ago by the giants on the Velothi Mountains, who would have perceived them to be unusually small and thus deemed them to be dwarves. And then Dwemer, dwarves, I guess. But they're not short. Otherwise, how could anyone fit in their armour? Think about that. Okay. Good. There we go. Okay, back to business. By the way, 10 o'clock, good. And my slot finishes normally at 11, but since I am not working until 3 o'clock today, and let me double check. Music Cheek is on later on today, but much later. Right, brilliant. So we have time for some Morrowind goodies, no problem. And I wanted to summon my companion. Well, since you ask, please carry that and that and that. I'm gonna keep my bottles. I know they're heavy, but please carry the Dwemer pieces. We'll go to the museum after that and give them all the Dwemer items. And you may follow me as well. Brilliant. There we go. Dwemer armor was thought to be just for their animatronic, which makes sense. But there's a book where Dwemer hid inside of it to ambush a group of traitor. Do you remember which book that is? Dwemer tube, yes. Dwemer robe, no. There, ugly. I've tried them on before, and they're just ugly. I don't need to pick up all of those, honestly, because I just need one for the museum. That's it. I mean, books that talk about the Dwemer. If you have a look at rather than Google it, if you go to the Imperial Library website, and they will have the books organized by theme. Alright, let's move on. Could you be, by any chance, trapped? Too many spells. Too many spells. Not trapped. Brilliant. Ooh, citrine is good. We can use them to make a staff. Is that all there is on this level? It would seem so. Yep. Okay, that's interesting how we actually jumped. That is one Dwemer ruin explored. There is one that's not too far from there. But I think I've already explored it. In which case, let's just recall and we go and say hello to... So many results? Ouch. Let's just recall to the Imperial Dwemer Society. Ah, and it's warm. And it's... yum.
No, I don't think so.
Don't you? So here we are in the Imperial Dwemer Society, where we have a number of things happening. There are some machines. Oh crap, what did I use? I think I just used the scrap metal to make darts. Why not? This one, you would put some Dwemer items and they would get smelted into grease and oil and Dwemer pieces. This one is very magical. I had a lot of fun creating that personally. And if you look at it, the part that's turning is actually the Dwemer door. You know, when you go to the Dwemer ruin and you have to activate a lever to... Yes, it is. Shut up. I'm telling you it is. You activate a lever to open the door, and that's this model. Inside is a soul gem that I made really big. And the magical effect is the one from the stronghold teleportation device. So that was fun. Did I fix the missing mesh here? Not really. Yes, let's take that. I made it go away. And I know where the problem is. Actually, it comes from the fact that another mod that we made last year during the Morrowind modding madness had the same ID. So, totally our fault. And this one, I can't use it just yet, I think. Or I don't know how it works. So, alright. Polite. Your research. The Dwemer created wonders. You want the documents? I have them. So we already have quite a few of the Dwemer regular items. A number of the other regular items. This is all the how the Dwemer lived. What do you call it? Exhibit. Here is where we will have all of the Dwemer animunculi as soon as we have enough pieces for them. This is where we have our collection of Dwemer armaments, and I have almost all of them. And because I am just too lazy, it's the sad truth, but I'm just too lazy to sort everything. So when we made the mod, I made sure this I should keep. This I'm not sure if it does anything. We'll find out. I made sure that we wouldn't have to micromanage too much. So good, that's sorted. It's still too heavy though, because this one is not a vanilla item. So if you want to use the Dwemer long spear, you are welcome to do so. And this one is a magic item. We can use them later. So close. There we go. Then I want to talk to this lady here. These are Dwemer pieces that I've already collected, and they're all there. This is what I've collected so far. Your research, yes. So now there's more of those. Some of them get displayed. That's, you know, the leftovers. I like the Dwemer tubes there. But I don't think that's enough to have a complete display. The schematics that we found,
What do you want?
I want to see. They're not here, not on display. Okay. There we go. And this one is going to, when you have, oh sorry, she's got it. Come to me, companion, thank you. And before we do it, let me catch up. Dwemer invented an armor made of tree sap. Huh? They've made the Argonian mad because they would use sacred trees to the Argonian to do it, even when explicitly meant not to. Salty is that something you know for a fact from the lore? I mean, they could use it as something, you know, for the joint, for the articulations. I don't know. Is that something you've read? Because I would be quite interested to know. Alright, so this machine will transform scrap metals, pieces of scrap metal, into darts. This one is going to reduce magical Dwemer items. You read it. Coffee time. Yeah, go for it. And from that you extract essence and you get shards that look like so, and they are used as scrolls. So there, you use them once. Part 6. Okay. 6. I don't have the book yet, but we'll look it up. It is considered fictional in verse. Fair enough. So there we go. With this one, when you have enchanted Dwemer items and you don't really want to use them, you can get some rather good spells based on the enchantment. So the Gavel of the Ordinator was a drain spell, and you get 10 scrolls of drain health. This one, actually, there's nothing to smelt, but I do have spare parts. This one will allow you to turn spare parts, Dwemer, all of them. For example, these, I only need the one. And I can still carry it, that's lucky. Maybe I have companion. Yeah, I'm not sure that these can be transformed. I don't remember. That was a year ago, okay? It was a long time. And by the way, guys, I hope you're really hyped for the Morrowind Madness. That is starting in a month exactly. There's already quite a few teams lined up for the competition, and that should be bloody brilliant. Of course, I am over encumbered. Of course, by not even that much. Carry my water for now, please. As I try to smelt a bunch of items that I don't need. I don't need that. I'm not sure that those simple ones are smeltable. You obtain scrap metal, Dwemer pipe, grease, charcoal for the spider. Oopsie, typo. Centurion body. Why would you teleport on me? Why?
Yes, madame. What is it?
It's a book from Skyrim. There's a whole collection of them. Because there's only one. I thought you were referring to the chapters. But then that makes sense. Please take that from me. Insert a few pipes and grease. Grease is good. Drama grease is one of the ingredients we need if we want to make offensive potions. So, it's a book from Morrowind 2, yes. You have to steal and return the copy during the Mage Gate questline. But, exactly, that's the thing. In Skyrim, there's more than one, whereas in Morrowind, there's just the one. So if it's in the, you know... Oh, but you say part 5. So, part 6. So it could be a chapter. You know what? If we get the book, we'll look it up. Yeah. There's just a few. I mean, obviously in Skyrim, there's the one about the Dragonborn that has been added. Can I smelt some more? There are no suitable items. Okay, so these can't be. Oh well, so we've done what we wanted to do here. I got myself a few heavy ingredients. I think she'll carry them for me. But I want to try and make a staff. We've already found 2 inactive staves. And we have here a desk, an enchanted desk, and with the retextures it works a bit funny. This whole desk is actually one model. I put together all of them and it's actually set up as an NPC. How do I enchant a Dwemer staff? Oh, I need a heartstone. I don't have a heartstone. I do have some of the gemstones and I have the staff. That's all I need to know for now. Where... Let's put things in there. This I know will be needed to make a staff. These are unenchanted, so let's keep them. I need a heartstone. I'm so disappointed that the conjuration effect is not enchanted there. Oh well. We're done here. Nothing regarding. It is a weird word, isn't it? I suppose if enough people keep saying staffs, then that's what's gonna happen. Look at that beautiful, beautiful Argonian. I'm so pleased I saw that the Argonian texture replacer. We tested it 2 or 3 weeks ago, and it's now one of the hot files. I'm quite pleased with that. Yeah, not so much with the gold canet. One of the house mods from the past Modding Madness did the same thing. 2 temple altars that could do enchanting and spell making built as NPC. It's usually, unless you know your scripting very well, with the dialogue you can do quite a bit. Especially checking that you have up to 5 items in your inventory and then give you something for it. It's actually a lot easier than making a script that says, if you have this item, if you have this item, if you have this item 5 times, then give that other item and if. So it's easier with the dialogues. I was quite pleased to come up with that, personally. I know I'm just praising myself, but I was quite happy with the result. To use the pipes as a flower pot. And that. It's pretty, right? We are no longer well rested, but I don't think we are tired either. Let's, you know, shop. Let's do... The correct version was supposed to be dwarves, but Tolkien, yes. And we're gonna go with Tolkien, I should say. That's very French of me. Dwarves. It sounds cooler. And you don't argue with Tolkien. I mean, he was besides, you know, being the author of the Lord of the Rings and the Silmarillion and the Hobbit and quite a few more things, he was a philologist. So languages were his specialty. That was his thing. I adore this texture. Really, really adore it. Thank you, Mr. Swiveller. And we are actually on our way towards Balmora. But we don't really want to go there, do we? I want to do some more Dwemer exploration. And or tomb. It's been a while since we prayed to the ancestors. Did she say dirt, dirt, dirt in my ear? I don't think you can tell, by the way. I've added a shader to have the colors a little more muted. You adore the Striders? I'm like, if you have Abbott's Striders mod, it does a couple of things, and I love both. There's the fact that you're quite pretty. There's the fact that when you take a Sill Strider, you can actually ride it. Brilliant. But I just love when I see a Sill Strider in the wilderness, just minding their own business. And you're right, once I attacked one by mistake, and I couldn't do anything. Hello, Balmora. You know we've reached civilization. Well, for a second at least we had a different music that played. And I really do like the walled city of Balmora. It makes sense. And you know what? Since we're here, we're gonna walk to Caldera and see if we can finally get those jewels for... Oh, my game crashed.